let's see what's inside this special tent. Aha! People are just starting to arrive and program their instruments with the task.
Today we're flying out to the flats, so the area that we will fly, the airspace area is B1. We won't touch B2 because at B2 we have a lower level, but that is at Calaf.
So today's task is 74 kilometers. Involves taking off here, flying into this start cylinder and then exiting the start cylinder, flying towards the west end of the Mont Sec Ridge to a big radius here, enter this turn point, and then all the way back over here, all the way over the flats. So this is all sort of flattish area around here to a wide turn point here. So there's lots of options about where you can take this turn point, and then a final glide of 12 kilometers west to landing field here and the goal field here. The issue today is the wind, which is coming from the southwest. So the wind is coming this direction from the southwest. So certainly on the final leg we're fighting the wind over the flats.
Oh, that's a big one. Green light, if you want.
Okay.
Way off.
Yeah, you can go.
Hi, mate.
Thank
2
you.
seconds.
Here we go again. So if you are new to hang gliding competitions, the competition consists of a series of races, and in each race we have to fly to a number of turn points, and the winner is the one that flies around the turn points the fastest. However, we have no engine, so you have to be able to climb fast. And when you glide, you're going down all the time. In this particular competition, and in most competitions, we have start gates rather like a boat race. So the start gate for this competition starts, the first start gate, because there's 3 of them, which are at 15-minute intervals. The first start gate starts at 3 p.m. So we have to enter a cylinder and leave it after 3 p.m. and so long as we leave it after 3 p.m. we are classed as started. Any time between 3 p.m. and 3:15 will be classed as the first start. Any time between 3:15 and 3:30 is the second start. And any time after 3:30 is the third start. And you are scored from those times. So if I leave the cylinder at 3:20, then my time starts at 3:15. So because of that, everybody wants to be as close to the edge of the cylinder as they can and as high as they can just before the start. That's how it works. So right now we've got 25 minutes or so to get high, to get our best positions, and to find a good place to start. So here we are, 30 seconds before the start, right on the edge of the start cylinder. Okay, I've taken the start and I'm in the lead. But not very much. It's all relative at this point. There's loads of us together, all taking the start. Let's go for a glide. heading towards the first turn point, which is to the west of the ridge. At this time I'm really quite high with the lead gaggle, and it's really quite fast. This is a mega race. Everyone's flying really fast. And we've got some good strong thermals. Wow! Gordon has set off from this thermal much lower than the rest of us. We're all topping up high here. He's probably going to try and make use of bridge lift. There's another glider gone with him. I think it's Christian Polly. I'm currently with the Australians, who are amazeballs at this. Okay, I think it's time to set off. I'm with a guy called Steve. He's an Australian fella. He's currently second in the competition. And he's just above me. If I can stick to him a bit, I think I'll do alright. I'm at 8,000 feet now. People are leaving. I'm going to go with them. There's a decision to make soon about which way we go. Whether we go along the ridge or whether we go the short distance. I'm not sure, I'm just going to follow everyone else. I am currently with the lead gaggle, gliding at 50 miles an hour. Towards the gorge. There are 6 of us. We've come from the west of the ridge, we're heading east, crossed the gorge, and we're heading towards the flats now, and the next turn point to the east. This is where I got a little bit below and behind other people. Didn't quite do as well in this climb, and was late, got behind going to the next climb, so I ended up below. We've done the start, then we got the first turn point, and now we're headed to the second turn point, which is out over the flats. Now the problem now is the flats is very blue, no clouds. It's always a difficult transition. So everybody's trying to get as high as possible before that. I'm currently at just under 7,000 feet, and it's not very strong lift, but everybody's eking it out as much as possible, just to try and get that extra height before we do this very difficult glide. I'm setting off on this glide with 7,500 feet, and 18 kilometres to go to the turn point. No obvious signs of lift, so it's just going to be a bit of luck really. I'm taking this section fairly slowly, I don't want to just drop out of the sky when there's no thermals. 14 kilometres to go. I can see one glider ahead of me, but they're off to my right a little bit. They're off course, I think. Currently at 6,300 feet. It'd be nice to start seeing gliders circling ahead at some point, but I think there'll be a little way before that happens. I'll just keep going. Here's my next mistake, taking a track that was too far north of where all the other gliders went. and allowing myself to not take the available lift, because there was some little bits of lift, and I ended up getting low and too far to the north at this point.
So I made a few mistakes in the slide without getting low. Now I'm getting worried about landing. I'll say that I might have to land. Heading for this bridge over here, I'm hoping it's going to work. I can get a thermal off it, that'll be good. I can't be screwed. Ready to meet that desperation. Hopefully this is going to work. If it doesn't, I'll just go find the land options. Come on! It's not looking good. Come on! Don't lose this, Darren. That bird's come back now. Come to look at me. Yeah, I've gained 400 feet so far. I'll try and keep it. It's taking me in the wrong direction, of course, but beggars can't be choosers. Back up to 6,200 feet in that thermal that you saw me in. Came from down there. I've either lost it now or it's just getting weak. Too weak to stay in. So, search around for it a bit more, and then if I don't find it, I'll have to keep going a bit further. There we go. Nice. I've dropped out the back of it by the look of it, so I had gone, it was blowing me downwind and I dropped out the downwind side of it, so I just flown upwind a little bit and I've got into it again. Going up at 400 feet a minute now. So it's always a good tip that. You lose the thermal, the first place to look is upwind. Going back up again now. I'm 4 kilometres from the next turn point, which is the final turn point, and then there's goal after that. So I'm 20 kilometres from goal. So I am going to need more thermals, and they are notoriously difficult to find here because there's no clouds, and I can't see any other gliders. I haven't seen any for ages. So I'm just going to have to do my best.
I've left the lake thermal, taking the turn point and getting low in doing so.
Okay, so I got that turn point and I'm really low again. There's some more gliders there. They weren't doing that well. And I need to find a way to get high again. So I'm just heading back to where I got that last thermal. Although I'm not certain if I'll make it or not. Let's see if we can make it. See if big time. Shit. It's all power lines as well. Well, I buggered that up, didn't I? Well, how cross am I with myself that I didn't get to go? Oh, should have got to go, shoulda, coulda, woulda. That's really frustrating. Really frustrating. A really difficult section coming into wind, as we expected. And I just couldn't get high enough to even make it to the first bit of crossing to get on this tree line ridge that you can't see now that's up here, and be high enough on that to catch thermals off that. I was just so low. Tried soaring that bit of a hill up there that you can't see from here, but it didn't really work. And yes, I ended up down here. Safe landing, which is good. Gordon's got to go. Well done, Gordon. And but I'm just really peed off. I know I'm in about 29th or 30th place, which is terrible. Terrible. Oh. So yeah, I'm not happy with that. The flight was great. It was hard. Good fun. But I'm just not happy with the position. But this is all good practice. This is the first of 4 competitions and only the second task. So we'll see what the next ones bring. You've got to not give up, but just keep chin up and keep plugging away and do the best you can, which is what I'm going to do.